Before we highlight the best and most challenging car shipping locations in this state, generally speaking, the best car shipping locations are going to be the biggest cities, followed by those locations on or near interstates. You'll have the quickest and least expensive auto transports from these locations. The most challenging car shipping locations are going to be in remote towns and cities. These are towns and cities that are more than 50 miles away from major cities or interstates. It takes more time and costs more money to ship a car to or from these remote locations. With these general guidelines in mind, let's look at the best and most challenging car shipping locations in this state. All right, as we take a look at the state of Missouri, we have lots of great car shipping locations to choose from, but your best location in the state is going to start on the eastern side of the state. That's going to include St. Louis and the St. Louis metropolitan area. And then your next best location in the state is going to be Kansas City in the Kansas City metropolitan area. Now, both these metropolitan areas are heavily populated, and they're both served by several busy interstates that car carriers are often traveling along. In Kansas City, you've got I-29, you've got, again, I-70, you have I-35, and then over in St. Louis, but you also have I-49, by the way, over in Kansas City. And then in St. Louis, you've got I-70 as well. You have I-44, I-55, and then I-64 also goes into the city. So two fantastic car shipping locations, again, given their populations and the many interstates that pass through them. Other solid locations are going to be those along the I-70 corridor that connects St. Louis and Kansas City. Anything along the I-44 corridor that runs diagonally here through the state, all those locations are going to be really solid. And then anything along I-55 that hugs the eastern and southeastern border of the state, those locations are all going to be solid shipping locations as well. Now, as we turn to the more challenging car shipping locations in the state, let's start up in the northeast pocket of the state. This area right in here is going to be challenging, and anything in or near the Mark Twain National Forest, so that's kind of this pocket right in here, is going to be challenging. And what we mean by that is these transports are going to take more time and money to complete. And the reason for that is these are pockets of the state that car carriers just aren't traveling to on a regular basis. So it just often takes us more time and oftentimes more money to entice car carriers to go to these more remote areas of the state. To find out what it costs to ship a car to or from Missouri, get an instant quote on our website at www.jnstransport.com.